Apple Vision Pro dominated the news last week, and today I will be talking mostly about the Apple new headset. But it's not all good news. We also hear what Palmer Luckey had to say about Quest Pro and Vision Pro. We will take a look about Samsung plans about their new headset after seeing Vision Pro. We will see what Pico have to offer to those who already own a Pico VR headset, offering free games for Pico 4. And finally, we will talk about the review of Synapse, a roguelike shooter released exclusively on PSVR 2 on 4 July. If you want to know the detail about this news, watch the video until the end. Now let's get started. Apple itself stated that there are no plans to develop VR controller for Apple Vision Pro. During the design phase of this headset, they tested some third-party tracking system like those from HTC, but Apple in the end decided to focus only on eye tracking and hand tracking. In response to the request from some developers regarding VR controller support or compatibility with third-party controllers, Apple replied with a big middle finger, especially for the compatibility with third-party controllers. Oh come on, Apple supporting third-party devices? Are you crazy? According to Apple anyway, of course I'd say, the eye tracking and hand tracking are so precise that won't be a need for physical controllers. But I think that the intention is to make this headset not for complex operations that requires additional buttons or controllers. According to some sources, Apple has significantly reduced the production for Vision Pro. It's the financial time to report this statement, acquired from few individuals that will be directly involved in the process of production of Vision Pro. This estimation is based also on cross-referenced information control. For example, Samsung is unable to produce more than 900,000 high-resolution micro OLED display for third-party partners, and keep in mind that Vision Pro requires two displays. And also other component manufacturers claim that Apple has required the necessary components for maximum of 150,000 units. And if this is not enough to lower the expectations, there will be a slow release of Vision Pro in the United Kingdom and Canada. Initially, the headset will be available only in the United States in early 2024 at $3,500 only, and later in other countries throughout the year. Apple also is reportedly organizing demo areas for the headset in major physical Apple stores, such as New York and Los Angeles. The arrival of the headset in the United Kingdom and Canada is still under discussion though, with Asia and Europe that will follow shortly after, although the final decision has not been made yet. Therefore, unless otherwise proven, Vision Pro may not be available at all in some countries, including the most important ones. And this guy here, Palmer Luckey, creator of the VR, we can say, creator of Oculus, has given his opinion about Quest Pro and Vision Pro. He mentioned that Apple is taking the right approach for its target market, making VR something that everyone wants, rather than something that everyone can afford. And this philosophy is in contrast to Meta's approach, as their Quest 2 success was largely due to its affordable price. Luckey also commented on Quest Pro, stating that it would have been a good move if it had been released before Quest 2. According to Luckey, Oculus' early direction was the right one, as they was aiming to build a high-quality product that was not affordable for everyone, but desired by everyone. And then they will have make accessible with subsequential models, which is what Apple is doing with Vision Pro, always according to Luckey. Luckey said that another mistake that Meta is doing with Quest Pro, it was developing a headset with eye tracking and face tracking, but without application that can fully use these features, except within Horizon, an application that no one really cares about. Okay, let's switch gear and let's talk about the Samsung headset. headset, which has been completely redesigned in response to Vision Pro. In February, Samsung announced that they was working on an XR headset fully managed by Google and a specific version of Android. However, Samsung recently held a press conference where they announced a delay of approximately 6 months compared to the initial target released in early 2024, and it's still unclear what changes will be made to the original project. So, if you wanna be updated, keep following and stay tuned. A quick note on Pico before wrapping up, because if you own a Pico 4, you have a whole week to request 2 free games if someone purchased a Pico 4 with your referral link. You should have received an email with this link, which can be used up to 4 times, and it's valid for anyone who purchased a Pico 4 within July 21st. Then you will have 30 days to claim 2 free games, choosing from Ruins Magus, After the Fall, Shore of Low Sea, Walkabout Mini Golf, Sport VR Only One, and Down the Rabbit Hole. So, if you know someone that wanted to buy a new headset, now it's time to convince him. Well, lastly, I wanted to remind you about Synapse, a roguelike shooter that was released on PSVR 2 on July 4th, and if you missed my review, you can find it clicking on the tab that appear in this moment. And okay, we reached the end. Let's continue the discussion in the comments and let's talk about the topic covered in this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and support the channel using the super thank you button. Thank you for watching the full video. From Ben it's all. See you to the next one and see ya in VR. Take care, riff raff.